What's up, guys? My name is Mysterious Shaping, and today we'll be playing some more. Oh fuck, some more. The Council. Last time we left off, we finally met Mortimer, and yeah, so far everything's been going good. Let's hope it
How
continues
many
going
times
good.
must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
Mother has always
Fuck you,
had
Mother.
a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
We are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
An agreement
Never
for
said that.
cannons. Lord Mortimer
Okay.
assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
I don't think they said that yet.
I do apologize for being late. I was obliged to clear up some urgent business.
That guy's fucking chilling on the right. Oh fuck, 3. Okay. Could just get that. I could just get those 2 up immediately, I'm pretty sure, if I just had the correct books. Which I don't think I do. Oh, okay, I have enough for that one, but not enough for that skills. Damn. Manipulation, no, that's down there. Logic. I'll do manipulation for once. Yeah, those are like the ones we desperately need so much. Like fucking Christ, they will do wonders. Like yeah. Just gotta find them though. God damn it.
At last we meet, Monsieur de Richet.
Oh, think I think.
Do you
so.
mind
What-
if
okay.
I call you Louis?
Please do.
Thank you.
Louis.
I wish to apologize wholeheartedly, Louis. I made you cross the seas, and I wasn't even here to welcome you. When I asked you to join us here, it was, of course, in the hope that you would help us find your mother. However, there may be some new developments, but I don't know if they are linked to your mother. We have found Elizabeth Adams' body in her room. I'm afraid she was brutally
fuck.
murdered. Stabbed
Oh
several
shit.
times.
Okay.
Who could have done it?
That is precisely what I would like you to help us determine, Louis. Duchess Hillsborough informed us that she accompanied you at the beginning of the evening. You apparently bumped into Miss Adams, who wanted to speak to you. We are told you turned her away, and she went away on her own.
That's correct.
Do you know what she wanted to see you about, by any chance?
She seemed upset about something. I thought she was under the influence of alcohol, but we didn't really speak.
Pity. The poor child was probably trying to find help.
I thought it could wait until tomorrow.
Apparently not.
Fuck.
Louis, I shan't hide the fact that this tragedy puts me in a very delicate situation. I cannot risk upsetting the smooth operation of our next conference. But the case cannot remain unaddressed. I must reassure my guests, and justice will be done. And for that to happen, I must ask for your help.
Why is that?
You met Elizabeth. You spoke together, I believe. She trusted you. Listen, Louis. Find out who could have committed this murder. I refuse to believe that one of my guests is the murderer. I want to know who is responsible for this. And I trust you. You have my backing. You must stop at nothing. Can I count on you?
Of course. How would you like me to proceed?
Maybe you could start by going to the scene of the crime. Elizabeth was attacked in her room.
Do you have any suspects in mind, my lord?
I spent most of the night talking with Sir Gregory and His Eminence Piaggi.
Okay,
so
so
I think you can remove
yeah.
them from the list of suspects. Monsieur Bonaparte and President Washington left the party after midnight, I believe. They were tired and went up to bed.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything else about what happened?
Now, Louis, I wouldn't want to influence you. Get over there and form your own opinion.
Right. I'll get over there immediately.
Thank you, Louis. Now, once you've finished, come back and let me know your findings. I'll be waiting.
Will do.
And Louis, you've got permission to search through the guests' rooms. They've all been notified and they agree.
Oh, Piaggi! Hey!
Your Eminence, I imagine that you've heard the news about Miss Adams.
What a tragedy, my son. How could such a thing have happened?
That's exactly what I'm trying to
See, I
find out.
probably should actually
Did you
go
notice
through
anything
guest
out of the
room
ordinary
first.
last night?
I'll look through...
I saw the young French soldier, Bonaparte, I believe, hanging around near Miss Adams' room.
Okay,
But I
so-
would not want to get an innocent man into trouble, Louis. It's probably nothing. But if I were you, my son, I would talk to Monsieur Peru.
Okay.
You remember
Yeah,
how
obviously.
violently he set upon Miss Adams.
Oh, don't worry. He's on the list of suspects.
Oh, something. Fuck yeah. Never mind, I can't take it. Devil's Thorn. Oh. Oh, that's Devil's Thorn, okay. Yeah, excuse me there, sorry for...
Which four-letter word could open this?
The fuck? Four-letter words can open that okay. It's gotta be somewhere around here, actually. Can I just open it with my lockpicking skills or my thievery skills? Oh, book. Oh, it was this. Okay, that was politics. Fuck.
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781.
Kind of talking about the thing. Talking about.
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
Wait, what?
I'm listening, Louis.
I'll be in touch as soon as I have any more information.
Okay. That was dumb. Why the fuck? Okay. Fucking finally go down there now. That's good.
Sir Johann van Volna.
Yeah, I'll go to her room first, which should be over. Yeah, it's down this way, I'm pretty sure. Not Piaggi, I forgot the other one that it wasn't. This is Bonaparte, I'm pretty sure. One of these are Bonaparte. We can't go through Adams here? Boy, I can't.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Or not Adams, fuck, what's her name? Yeah, Emily.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
This is my room, obviously.
Huh, that's me. Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
I definitely want to go through all their rooms before I do anything. I think this is her room, right?
President
No, it's
George
George,
Washington.
Oh yeah, no, her room is right here.
Good day, Monsieur de Richet.
Mr. Volner, are you looking for anything in particular? Next to Elizabeth's room?
No, nothing special.
I'd have thought this is not really the shortest way to get to your suite.
Yes, I wasn't really looking where I was going. I shall leave you now, sir. I will return to my room.
Okay, you're already sus. Why the fuck? Okay. Fuck you doing next to Adam's room? Okay, yep, she really is. Yeah, she's dead. She's definitely dead. Okay. Okay.
The handprint on the handle is really small. I can't imagine a man with a hand that size. It must be from a woman's hand.
Ooh, okay. Female.
Poor girl bled to death.
So our killer's a female.
Boats for feet. That's at least a size 15. Where's a size like that here? Peru?
So a female
Washington,
with
maybe.
a female with fucking major ass feet over here. Oh, did I already look at that?
Bled to death.
Yeah, okay, I did. Oh, I thought I looked at the body though. What?
Whoever left that footprint has boats for feet. That's at least a size 15.
I wish you can't just
Where's
skip
a size
cuts,
like that here?
Just skip dialogue like
Peru?
that. That'd be like
Washington,
really
maybe.
useful. Probably is a way, but I'm an idiot. I don't think Washington will want to kill her since, you know, he found out that, I think it was John Adams' daughter. So yeah, I don't think he will want this. Just want to find out who she was, not, yeah. But he kind of did.
There are numerous marks on the body. She must have fought like a lion. It couldn't have happened without a lot of noise. There are also a number of old scars.
Yeah, it's... Oh, she's been cutting herself, that's nice.
People who scar themselves in this way generally do so to relieve some kind of psychological suffering. By trying to master the pain, they establish their self-control. Scars are superficial and were made several years ago. She wasn't trying to take her own life.
Okay.
Scarring, ugh. Scarring isn't very regular, but they're mostly from old cuts. She had the Sigillum de Ameth tattooed on her, the symbol of the living God, written in the language of angels, according to believers. It is rare for someone to know about symbols like this at her age, unless her mother was a tutor.
Which is probably our mother, since,
Symbol
yeah.
of Masons? What's that doing here?
For
I
arm.
count no fewer than 9 wounds on the thorax, with a lot of blood. On first sight, I'd say that's what caused her death. It looks as though the wounds were inflicted from a precise angle. As if the murderer was standing behind Elizabeth.
Oh, shit.
The wounds are clean and look like they've been inflicted by a sharp object. Some of the lacerations have damaged vital organs, the heart, the right lung, which is perforated. Most of them weren't given with much force. She might even have survived. But the stab in the heart, though not all that deep, sealed her fate.
So, person's very weak, essentially is what he's saying. So, a weak female.
Some of these tattoos are veritable works of... What's that? The skin between her breasts is different. Bloody hell! This tattoo was drawn on a page of leather and stitched onto her skin.
Ooh.
Probably during childhood. If the scars are anything to go by. It's the same kind of tattoo as on the rest of her body.
Feel bad for her.
I see no sign of bruising on the skull. The only clue is a scar from a previous craniectomy. Poor Elizabeth, she must have been very young when she went through all that. That's torture.
She really does not
She also
deserve
has old
anything
scars
that
around the
happened to
neck.
her.
Maybe mutilations. She bled from the nose. There's signs of bleeding, but I don't see any traces of bruising.
Oh, motherfucker.
There's signs of bleeding, but I don't see any traces of bruising.
That just... Oh, I could have just used that. I'm an idiot.
What a strange smell. Laudanum. Certain courtiers use it to get drunk. Taken in large quantities, it can provoke fits of madness.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that's everything there.
No wounds, but blood on the right hand. Nothing on the left except that tattooed symbol. This pinnacle's a trap. The wearers of the pinnacle thought that they were protected from evil by surrounding it inside the different circles of the pinnacle.
Okay.
No marks or bruising around the wrists. It doesn't look like she was tied up or held by force.
Did I already do
No
hands?
wounds, but blood on the right hand. Nothing on the left except that tattooed symbol.
Yeah, I already did hands, okay.
Blood, but no trace of blows on the legs.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's see. No trace of sexual assault or rape. More tattoos, similar to those on the rest of her body.
Got to use two here in
Direction
a
of the
second.
blood streaks
so yeah.
caused by the wounds to the thorax show that she was standing when she lost blood. This proves that she was standing when she was assassinated, possibly held by someone or something.
Everything on her body.
Knocked over bottle of wine.
I'm going to definitely use that.
I know
for-
that smell. It's laudanum. It must have been mixed with the wine directly in the bottle.
Okay.
What kind of plonk is that? Hey, it's a Bordeaux. That's a Chateau de Brion. It's a great wine. I don't know
Okay,
what's happened to this
never
wine,
smell
but
that.
it's undrinkable.
Or I looked at the knife, I'm pretty sure, so yeah.
The clock stopped at 3:54. If
So
it was
that's the time of
smashed
the
during the
murder.
murder, then I've just established the time of the crime.
Investigate
That
all
would
the
clear
other
Emily de
people's
facto
rooms.
because she was still with me at the time.
So yeah, Emily is cleared, obviously. Oh fuck, I've never seen that yet.
The blood spatter indicates that the murderer must have held Elizabeth upright during the attack. Even if Elizabeth wasn't very big, I doubt she wouldn't have put up a struggle. It takes tremendous strength to overpower someone like that.
Wait, what? Oh wait, did I just see someone's feet? How the fuck? How long have you been standing there? How fucking long? Fucking creep? God damn.
Vials of laudanum.
No. I need to look at the vial. Oh no. Yeah. I'll actually look at it, but I won't use the skill
Vials
for
of
it.
laudanum. The label shows that this laudanum comes straight from America. I wonder if Washington's involved.
I don't think so.
Huh. The talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth. I can't exactly say it brought her good luck. Huh. The talisman that I
can't
gave back
take
to
it?
Elizabeth.
Okay.
I can't exactly say it brought her good luck. A pentagram? What the hell's been going on here? Many esoteric rituals are based on this shape. Could Elizabeth have been sacrificed during an occult ritual?
No.
Contrary to what most people believe, a pentagram's not there to conjure up, I don't know what evil or demonic creature. With the point toward the top, the pentagram is an ancient symbol of protection.
Just tell me fucking something about Elizabeth Adams, even though she's dead. Where is she? Shave, Huggy. There on Elizabeth. Yeah, she's fucking dead. Why? No, I'm not gonna look at that. I think that's connected to her death whatsoever.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman to polite society.
A notebook, written in Elizabeth's handwriting. It is written in a mix of several languages. Not too easy to work. It's medieval Latin. Well, enough to translate a bit. He's coming. The demon is upon me. He's coming back to kill me. There she is. Death has come to finish me off. I've just run into her son. That was her last entry. What tortured writing.
We know that note has nothing useful there in the desk. That does say
Pistol?
good, mother.
Fairly new, I'd say. And judging by the weight of it, fairly light. There's a few dried traces of blood on the grip. Difficult to know for sure how they got there.
I think that's obviously
tribute
mother's.
engraved on the barrel.
Wait a minute.
To the liberators of
Didn't
France.
mother do it?
It's extremely
Wait, that's
well
Napoleon's
maintained.
gun.
The barrel is perfectly clean.
How'd it
Buckets
get
are
in here?
loaded and, well, there's no traces of gunshot residue. I'd conclude that it hasn't been used recently.
Okay, so yeah.
Right. I shall have to find its owner.
It's obviously it's Napoleon's gun, obviously.
Piece of fabric. High quality at that. I'd say it's silk. Going by the texture and the gray hue, it must come from a dress, that kind that women of quality wear.
The color doesn't correspond to Emily's black outfits, and Elizabeth doesn't have anything quite like this in her wardrobe. Let's take a closer look. It's a little dirty. It must come from the bottom of the dress where it touches the ground. I recognize that moire pattern. It's the same as the travel dress my mother was wearing
Yup,
when
it's
she
mother.
left. But why the hell did she come into this room?
Fucking knew it. Yeah, I already saw that now. So yeah.
Has Sam finished with this room?
I know enough now. Thank you.
Very well, sir. so I may return whenever need be. I shall guard the door.
We obviously know what happened there, so I don't have to ask him, like, what happened here? Why is it such a fucking mess? Yeah. Huh.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you.
Okay.
It looks like a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
The English and the Americans are preparing a peace treaty. It would appear that Emily is in secret discussion with Washington about reopening
Ooh.
trade between the United States and England. If such an arrangement came into being, France would suffer dearly.
Oh, they're playing the fuck over the French. I just find that funny for some reason. I can't unlock it. I do not have enough things for it. Or I could, but like, yeah, can't.
Greetings, Louis.
Mr. President, you can guess why I'm here.
Of course.
Lord Mortimer has sent me to ask you a few questions about last night.
It's... How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
I know, Mr. President. I shall endeavor to find out the truth about this tragedy. I must ask you to help me, though. Please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
I will. I promise, George.
Are you all right, Mr. President? Are you feeling all right?
Oh, don't worry. It's this rotten toothache. What do you expect? I'm no spring chicken now.
Tell me, Mr. President, had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered. Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Did she tell you why she was so desperate to get some, Mr. President?
She said she had terrible migraines that wouldn't go away.
More likely for the voices she heard, not the migraines. Mr. President, we found a footprint at the scene of the crime.
Not a dress shoe, I hope. That's all I wear.
No, rest assured. It looks like the print of a big ankle boot. A large size, I'd say.
Perfect. That should help you, Louis. It's a clue. Greetings, Louis.
I love that. I love that. What was that funny?
Do you know if she had any enemies, Mr. President?
Not that I know of. I heard about her altercation with Mr. Peru, but that case was closed, if I'm not mistaken. But if in doubt, I wouldn't leave any door unopened. And I'd go and question your fellow countrymen.
Don't worry. Countryman or not, I'm not letting anybody slip through the cracks.
Yeah. Can you fucking leave?
I shan't keep you any longer, Mr. President.
Yes, I
Feel free,
shan't.
Louis. If there's anything I can do, just ask.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I shall ask. Okay, let's go this way still. I don't really think I need to question any more people. Like, I already know its mother.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Oh, I can't fucking... Damn it. God damn it, Piaggi.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Dear E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper so red.
I don't give a shit.
Grammar of Port-Royal. Ah, the artistry of the French language and all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least, une
Ooh! So it's obviously, this right here, yep.
partie of it.
Thank you.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. 2 coils circle the lock.
No, I'm not gonna.
A letter from William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily. He was a devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Ooh. Do I have to talk to her?
What can I do for you, Louis?
I've come to see you about last night's tragedy. Did you hear anything about what happened to Elizabeth?
Yes, we all did. Rumors spread quickly, you know. How awful. I didn't know her well, but I hope at least the poor thing didn't suffer too much.
I think she did suffer.
Death came quickly. You can be assured of that.
If such a senseless act can happen here, then none of us is truly safe anywhere. Lord Mortimer must be mortified that one of his guests could have committed such an act, don't you think?
He is indeed very upset about it. It's only natural after such a violent murder.
Violent? What do you mean?
Elizabeth was stabbed 9 times.
Oh my God, Louis. How awful. The murderer must have had a serious grudge against her to set upon her like that.
Mother!
It must
Mother!
have been
It's
a crime
mother!
of passion.
It's mother!
Do you
It's
know
mother.
what happened exactly?
In fact, Lord Mortimer has asked me to look into this case, Emily.
Really? Are you Lord Mortimer's snoop now?
I'm doing it for Elizabeth, not to please Mortimer.
Good for you. Quite right, too. Have you found out anything?
I found a torn piece of dress in Miss Adams' room. Gray silk.
Where's it from?
That's what I'm trying to find out. The color doesn't match any of Elizabeth's dresses.
Yeah, it's
but
mother's, I know
I
that.
might not have found all of her clothes yet.
Good Lord, Louis, do you realize what this means? If this piece of dress isn't from Elizabeth, then it's... I don't have any grey silk dresses, Louis. Neither does my sister, since we wear the same clothes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to check with you.
I'm so sorry, Louis.
Thank you.
Are you all right? You know, I'm sure there's a good reason why your mother was at the scene.
Thank you, Emily.
Like, mother had a grudge against her.
I won't.
I'm not gonna talk to anyone
Thank
really
you
about
for answering my questions.
I know
See
who
you,
it
Louis.
is. It's obviously mother. 100%. 110. Super obvious. Not gonna talk to you yet. Let's see if there's anything new in your room I can take. Evaluate.
My dear Napoleon. There's just one holster in Bonaparte's gear, and the pistol is missing. On the other hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition. That's typical of the soldier in him.
Okay. And over here. Damn it, not a secret. Seemed like there would be one.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus. The last.
Wait,
emperor of the
oh
Caesar
my god, that's
dynasty.
cool. I like that. I think he threw that in the fire, right? In the last vision? Yeah.
Monsieur de Richet, please be quick. We are both very busy.
Someone saw you not far from the victim's room. Can you tell me what you were doing exactly, please?
I can tell you that someone is an idiot. I wanted to warn her to be careful. You see, on the night of my arrival, I saw someone leaving her room in haste, and I wanted to speak to her, to warn her. Unfortunately, the young lady slipped through my fingers each time. Now I know why. She had every reason to be worried. What an idiot I was not to insist. I could have helped her.
I've been studying him for a while now, and I don't think he was lying. Yet, I'm surprised how easy it was for me to read him. It must surely be his military side. I wish they all could be like that. My investigation would be finished already.
So yeah, he obviously
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
Since it was a
Indeed,
female,
it
it was
is deeply
mother.
regrettable.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
Can you tell me who was present at the game, please?
Well, there were Lord Mortimer, President Washington, and Sir Gregory.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ah, and His Eminence Piaget as well. Excuse me, I nearly forgot him.
Wow.
Did you notice anything unusual during the evening?
Nothing at all, except the luck of the devil of Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory at cards.
Did they win much?
Oh la la, monsieur, they cleaned us out more like. But I plan on getting it all back before we leave.
Did any of you leave during the game?
Not that I know of, monsieur. I didn't exactly spend my time noting the other guests' comings and goings, but I don't think so.
Thank you. What time did the game end?
I can't say exactly. As for me, I must have stayed until midnight. I was exhausted, couldn't think straight, so I preferred to go up to bed.
On your way up to bed, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No, not in the least. The whole manor was sound asleep.
Not really. No. As any good soldier would, I imagine you own a firearm. May I see it?
Oh, well, if you really want to, here is my pistol. Don't worry, it is not loaded.
Do you have several of these?
In Corsica, oui, but not on me when I am traveling. Only a bandit would carry such an arsenal.
Thank you.
Well, have we finished, monsieur?
Exactly. Thanks again for all your answers. Good day.
So I think she was planning on shooting her with the pistol, but it was unloaded. So then she just went with the old stab route.
What do you want from me, de Richet?
Greetings. It's fallen to me
Cut
that...
the crap! Get to the point. We both know why you're here.
And have you got anything to tell me?
What does it matter? It's too late anyway. Do what you have to do and get out.
It's never too late, sir. If you have something to say, now is the time.
You don't understand.
I would never. Okay.
Everything's already written. It's over.
Why is he behaving like the perfect culprit? What is it that's already written? I'm not sure I follow you.
No, you don't.
So obviously he did not commit the murder. You think he's just trying to show off. Do something to make him look sus. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, honestly. Okay. Not really useful. he's in love with someone.
Records of the police. Notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris. It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris. And there's some well-known names on it. This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
Ooh. Key. Okay. I want to check out what that thing is right here. No, okay. Nothing else? Ooh. No, okay.
A pattern with 4 circles. Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later. Dear Monsieur, I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Oh, double thorns. I think couldn't pick up. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions. Let's get right to it. Are you Elizabeth Adams' murderer?
That is for you to prove, if I'm not mistaken, boy. You weren't expecting me to do all the legwork for you, were you? Lazy man.
Can't manipulate him because, fuck it.
2 days ago, I surprised you having a go at Miss Adams. What happened? Did you want to give her another beating? She wouldn't let you push her around again, huh?
Shut up, you little shit! You have no idea what happened, and here you are, carping away. You think you're investigator of the year. Have you taken a look at yourself, de Richet?
Didn't you get enough beating her black and blue the last time?
I did not!
I'll do it again. Can't release.
Why?
Nothing. Get away from me.
Just as soon as you stop treating me like I'm an idiot. If you wanted people to think you were guilty, you couldn't have done any better. So cut the bullshit and come clean now.
I can't! He'll come for revenge.
Who?
No one! Just shut your trap, goddammit! Yes, I was there. Yes, I walked in her blood.
Oh, okay.
You've got all you need to wrap it up. Now scram!
Fuck! Well, at least now I know that it wasn't, you know, it wasn't him. That's how you make a police officer crack. Or give out something he wasn't supposed to, really.
Chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Shit.
Golden elixir.
Ooh, fuck yeah. Honey.
The signs of obscurantism. The alchemist is a young man.
It's up there.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink
That
this,
was
it gives
worth
you a
it.
real boost.
God damn, so much fucking devil's thorn everywhere. Fuck it, might as well.
What can I do for you, de Richet?
Monsieur, Lord Mortimer has appointed me to investigate the tragedy that befell us last night.
Oh, yes. It's horrible. Yes. How can I help, monsieur?
It's worth it.
Did you see how many tattoos Miss Adams had on her?
Of course. Who wouldn't have noticed?
Yes, but I'm sure that an expert like yourself must have an opinion on the subject.
I do. She was seeking to imprison something inside her. Her own body had become a sort of prison.
She wanted to protect herself. Is that what you're saying?
Elizabeth was a flame. A candle in the night. And like all candles in the night, she was surrounded by darkness, by her demons. Call it what you will. One thing is for sure. She struggled against hell and high water not to let her flame go out.
Where were you last night?
In my room. I read a few ancient manuscripts before going to bed. But I didn't stay up long. I was tired.
Thank you kindly. We finished. I'll have a look around and then take my leave.
Do whatever you have to do.
100% was not him. Let's see if that gives me a
The alchemist is an old man.
That's the same thing as... Okay. Alchemist.
The alchemist is a young man.
Wait.
The table of alchemical symbols. The sorrows of young Werther. There's a handwritten text signed by von Werner on this first page. Dear Elizabeth, I know that this book is but a small token compared to the delightful moments you gave me, but I hope that this will nonetheless keep the memory alive. Your ever-obedient servant. So, Volner had a relationship with Elizabeth.
Ooh.
But that's hardly surprising given his fondness for the occult. The table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
Zinc, zinc, zinc.
A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Was that? Yep. I'm smart. Serious note. What? Oh, so what's called? What's that? Flip the coin, okay. I'm pretty sure this is back where I pretty much started. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna go downstairs, see if there's any other clues there. Or I probably can't. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't think I can. Or I don't think I've ever been down the stairs. You gotta go down these stairs over here. Oop. Oh, there, okay. Nope. Okay, I guess I can't. It was saying for that stairs, I probably can't go down the other stairs either. Before I talk to him, I'm gonna try and find which one, like how to unlock that chest also. Okay. G, Ooh.
Devil's Thorn.
Okay. No. Zeus. Wait, Zeus? That maybe? But where was the box?
Which four-letter word could open this?
Yep. Oh my, I am fucking big brain. I am so smart. I am a god. I am so fucking, yep. That's not Zeus. I just guessed. Are you? Fuck. That wasn't Zeus. God damn it. I still got it correct. I don't give a shit. Funny. What if I do?
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation.
Making sure my broadcast still going? Yep.
I'm listening, Louis.
I believe I've identified the murderer.
Really, Louis? All right then. Please think carefully before you give me your answer. This is a very, very serious accusation.
From what I've found out,
Impeccable?
I believe that my mother is the culprit. Even though I find it hard to accept.
Sarah? But why her?
I found out that there was a long history between Elizabeth and my mother. She had been her personal doctor and had tortured her throughout her childhood.
Ah, and so she could have tried to silence Elizabeth so the truth wouldn't get out and damage her reputation. Well, it's possible. Have you anything else?
I found a piece of fabric that appears to have belonged to her and proves she was present at the scene of the crime.
Interesting. Anything else?
Elizabeth thought that Mother was going to kill her. Difficult to believe in a simple coincidence in light of recent events.
Indeed, it's uncanny. Anything
I think
else?
that there's more than enough evidence here.
Indeed, it's very worrying.
Yeah.
Everything seems to indicate that your mother is responsible for Elizabeth's murder. Given the distinguished guests and the political issues involved at the conference, I trust you'll leave me to conclude the case in my own way.
Now that we've examined the question from all sides, maybe you could explain to me why you asked me here, my lord.
Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
She seems to be making every effort to steer clear of your guests.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
For the past few weeks, my mother's been playing cat and mouse, if you will. I don't know why, but it wouldn't surprise me to learn that she's trying to avoid someone. The question is, who?
And in your opinion, would she be the cat or the mouse?
Let's think here. So, I think she's so far been the cat.
Knowing my mother, she would be the cat.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities, and yours, in the Golden Order. I thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the canon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday. during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. You were supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me. Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
No, your mother's aim was not so much to partake in a war, but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable. France is in turmoil, and having the support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play. And I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending?
Fuck yeah!
If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Secret projects
Thank
are
you
my
so much.
entire fucking
In this
deal
way,
here.
you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what he said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
I'm gonna tell him I trust him.
She was looking for someone.
What do you mean?
In Paris, we were working on a smuggling case to do with occult objects. We had just arrested a dealer who intended to go to you to meet a buyer. My mother was here to find out to whom he intended to sell his stolen treasure.
Oh. What was the name of your dealer?
Von Burchard.
The dealer was called Von Burchard. As for the buyer, he was unknown to us.
No, I don't know anything about that. There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Maybe she found something out.
What do you mean?
My mother has a gift for investigating. If she had picked up a lead, nothing would have stopped her.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord. What did you talk about together?
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we liked to share points of view about practically any subject. We would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jassy, or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
The armistice between the Russians and the Turks. Russia's come out of it having officially won Crimea, which gives it direct access to the Black Sea.
And, at the same time, the Mediterranean Sea. I'm worried about the decisions Tsarina Catherine might decide to take. She's a woman who managed to get rid of her husband to accede to the upper reaches of power. Gaining access to the Mediterranean Sea remains her main objective. When she still had that dear Potemkin as her lover, I could always find out about her intentions, but those days are over.
You're speaking of Grigory Alexandrovich Potemkin?
The very man. The little devil behind the mother of all Russians. Since his death, I know absolutely nothing of what the Tsarina is up to.
Oh, really?
Ah, yes. I didn't mean to shock you. Please forgive me. Let's just say that, in my position, it is often advantageous to know about the habits and customs of world leaders.
I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the Third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Mother lulled my childhood with tales of the Crusades. How Richard the Lionheart and Philip Augustus had to battle it out to achieve their ends. And how Guy de Lusignan, having broken his word, launched the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Oh, I see Sarah's lessons have inspired new enthusiasts. Good on you, because not everyone can claim they know as much at your age. Your mother is a very well-read woman. You're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know, but I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are
That was cool.
worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister.
Yep, knew it.
And she shot her with a pistol. Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on. That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister? The very person
Oh, okay, I see. So the
do
vision's
that?
telling what
Excuse me,
actually was happening.
But
while
between that and
that
the
vision's
childhood of
happening at the
Lady
same
Adams,
time.
it's all a bit much for
yeah.
me to cope with. I need to piece it all
It's happening in
together again
present
to
time instead of,
see
like, the
things
future.
more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning.
That's why we never heard
What
a shot
happened
at the beginning.
for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation. Until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you.
That was an interesting conversation.
The room is just opposite Mortimer's study.
Oh, that's convenient.
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be?
It was Emma, or Emily's sister.
Who could she be suspicious of? I must find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Fuck yeah, honey.
Dante's Paradise.
Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
St. Paul on the Road to Damascus by Caravaggio. Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Yeah, I think I should... Damn, okay.
A fierce opponent
I'll
of the
do
first
that.
Christians, St. Paul is suddenly struck by the call of Jesus Christ and converts. It's the best known conversion in Christian history, which teaches us that even enemies of Christ can be saved. And
even become his greatest apostles after finding faith. From what I can recall, the account of his conversion could be found in the epistles to the Galatians, the Philippians, the Corinthians, and the Acts of the Apostles.
Okay, that's probably going to be useful later on. I'm going to take a picture of that just in case. There we go. Got it. Nope, okay.
The door appears to be locked on the other side.
Open.
I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound, like a key falling to the floor.
How do you open
I'm gonna need
it?
something to help me get the key that fell on the floor. The door was closed from the inside. Would Mother have provided something within reach to recover it?
Can I use the paper?
There are burnt papers in the chimney.
Fuck, no, god damn it.
There's a legible fragment.
Oh, I don't... Oh.
Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says,
I can't,
we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be?
It's Emma, I know that it's obvious.
Be suspicious of. I must find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Ooh. Gotta be something I can use.
Dante's Paradise.
Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Cause up here in the mortal world must ripen. Oh, what can I... Fuck. Can't leave. Fuck, I'm just gonna have to use my Phoenix ability. I don't want to waste all my I'm gonna use one of this and I'm gonna use this.
Open sesame. It's open.
Had no idea.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air. St. Paul painted by Guido Reni. Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Okay.
The New Testament. This book is incredibly precious. I believe this is the book my mother referred to when calling upon the Lord. This volume dates from the first edition by Gutenberg. It's the first book that was ever printed. The pages are covered in annotations in Latin, French, and Hebrew. Someone spent years studying this Bible.
Interesting.
A volume of the Gutenberg Bible.
What does that do with anything? The man with the sword, okay.
I guess I'll just come back later.
If I want the man with the sword. Well, using stuff to write. One with swords. That's...
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Can't remove the sheet? Okay, that's nice.
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the apostles by Guido Reni. St. Paul painted by Guido Reni. St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange. There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice.
11.
No, what does that mean?
Fuck it.
So we have the figure 11 twice underlined, and a story of a group of pilgrims who it looks like Paul is speaking to. Maybe it's a code. There must be a connection. A text on Paul must be somewhere, and it must be associated with the figure 11.
Paul figure 11.
What's the story with these pilgrims? I mean, a connection with the figure, maybe?
Like, I can't really... Yeah, here you go.
Then they suborned men, which said, "We have heard him speak blasphemous words against Moses and against God."
Nope.
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Oh wait, a note from Mother is carefully folded between the pages here. What does it say? Dear E, I'm glad you found this note. I was afraid the code of the two groups of pilgrims would mislead you. Pick up the package. You know where, and hide it where no one will find it. It's imperative. Awaiting your reply, hidden behind the youngest apostle. What? The youngest apostle? What does Mother mean by that?
Over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Oh? Okay. No.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Youngest apostle, so... Probably the female, maybe. Yeah, probably the female one.
St. John is the only apostle painted in this gallery who hasn't got a beard. Hey, wait! That means it's him. He's the youngest apostle. Right. This painting is therefore associated with the answer which E had to give to my mother. Now, I just need to know how to recover the answer. The painting looks like it's been taken down recently. But wasn't my mother said that she would wait for an answer hidden behind the apostle? Ah, of course. There's something written behind the painting. On the second day, the pilgrims will listen to the prophecy of the young apostle. They shall add 1 companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their rank. What does it mean?
Okay, so one through the right, maybe.
Several
This one,
portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently.
maybe? Come on, there's gotta be
Their
someone behind
fingerprints
this.
on the
There's
sheets and
gotta
in the
be.
dust.
Really not? Okay. 1 to the left, 3 to the right. 1 to the left, 3 to the right.
St. Paul on the Road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
Is this it, maybe?
This painting has been hanging here for a long time. A lot of dust is built up on it. Well,
So
a
yeah,
finger
probably
has
not.
drawn a number in the thin layer of dust. I can read the number 4.
4? So 4.
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni.
Wait, hold on. That might be a chapter verse. Let me look at this one more time.
St. Paul on the Road to Damascus by Caravaggio. St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles. How come? This painting has been hanging here for a long time.
I already did this one.
A lot of
Fuck.
dust is built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust. I can read the number 4.
So 4 something. I'll try out this painting right here first before I...
There's nothing worth noticing here.
Oh, I should expect the surroundings actually before I...
It's too cumbersome for me to unhook here, but judging by the dust, it hasn't been moved for months, if not years.
Okay.
No, nothing of value here. Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew. Choosing the
Fuck
Hebrew
it.
alphabet is no coincidence. It's got to be a reference to the Bible.
That did no help whatsoever.
There are finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust.
So
8
4A
in all.
was it? So 4-8, 4-8. Nope. Fuck. Was that one I just looked at, right? Fuck. Wait, it was...
I guess
Oh,
I'll
no,
just
yeah.
come back later.
Oh, it's, what's it called?
On the second day, the pilgrims listened to the prophecy of the young apostle. The prophecy of the young apostle, that was John. And the prophecy mentioned is most likely the book of Revelations according to St. John.
So John, okay, so yeah. Revelations and St. John.
Hereby know that we dwell in him, and he in us, because he hath given us of his Spirit. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
I'm gonna go through all fucking John's shit.
And the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times and a half a time, from the face of the serpent. Hey, a new note. It's been folded carefully in the corner of this page. The writing, it's not my mother's. S. I found the book in your effects. I've concealed it where no one can get their hands on it. I can assure you, awaiting your instructions, I will hear your reply like he who hears the angel. Hears the angel? What does that mean?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's probably the place where she was expecting to get the location of the next note.
From he who hears the angels. He who hears the angels. 4-8. No, alright.
Dante's Paradise.
Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Wait, what was it called again?
Dante's Paradise.
Dante's Paradise.
Raise your head and be reassured,
Anything
for what
about
comes
Dante?
up here
No,
from the mortal
no,
world
about
must
Dante.
ripen
Fuck.
in our rays.
He who... I have an idea. I'll probably have to look at the.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Maybe see who hears angels.
The drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Reni. He's represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
Him maybe?
There's something else behind this painting. It says, half of each group will join the first city of Corinth. What the hell does that mean?
Half of each group will join the city of... I want to make sure I got that correctly.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Was it Corinth? Making sure.
There's something else behind this painting.
Okay.
It says, half of
Corinth.
each group will join the first city of
yeah,
Corinth.
Corinth.
What the
Oh,
hell
Corinth.
does that mean?
Corinth. 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 That's right there then. Yep.
For you are bought with a price. Therefore, glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's.
It's one of these ones right here.
For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. If we have hope in Christ in this life only, we are, of all men, most miserable. Now, therefore, there is utterly a fault among you, because ye go to law with one another. Why do ye not rather suffer injustice? Why do ye not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? Ah, look.
Yep.
Here's a message. It is of paramount importance that no one finds it. Watch out for the Prussian. He's on the trail. Let's meet up. I'll leave it to you to organize the rendezvous. not today. I'm unable to do it. In the meantime, I'll follow the first group to Mark, who will reveal the answer to them.
And that first group of pilgrims, how many are there now? If I refer to the chapter I'm reading at the moment, 6.
Several portraits
Anything
of
with this
apostles,
yet?
all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
I'm able to do it. Meantime, I'll follow the first group to Mark.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Follow the first group to Mark. The first group to Mark. This one, maybe?
St. Paul on the Road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
Yeah, I think that's what's the Mark. So that had 4 last time. So I gotta just go find every chapter with 4 in it, pretty much. Oh, Mark, here.
And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized by John in Jordan. And as they did eat, Jesus took bread and blessed it and broke it and gave it to them and said, "Take, eat. This is my body." And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet. Then came together unto him the Pharisees, and certain of the scribes, which came from Jerusalem.
Oh, okay.
Then they suborned men, which said, "We have
We're
heard
going
him
to
speak
for,
blasphemous
everyone
words
that's at
against
6.
Moses and against God."
That's my new thing here. New plan, at least.
And so it was that, while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered.
Shit.
I guess I'll just come back later.
First group to Mark, who will reveal the answer to them. First group to Mark. First group to Mark. It has to be this painting over here, 100%.
St. Paul on the Road to Damascus by Caravaggio. St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles. How come? Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Oh, okay, not the one I want then. Is this it, maybe?
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido Reni.
Yep.
There's nothing worth noticing here. There are finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all.
So 8.
No, nothing of value here. Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew.
Fuck. God damn it.
It's too cumbersome for me to unhook here, but judging by the dust, it hasn't been moved for months, if not years.
8.
Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew. Choosing the Hebrew alphabet is no coincidence. It's got to be a reference to the Bible.
So Mark, so it's gotta be someone to do with Ethan Hall.
And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while they were made ready, he
got it, yep.
went into a trance. Hey, there's a note here. A message from Mother in reply to E. We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Watch out for Volner. He figured out I was a...
Making sure Volner is, yeah.
Allay suspicion. See you tomorrow evening. Stand ready. For now, let's cease all communication until we meet. Take care of yourself. I suppose this must be the last message. What happened afterward? If it's what I suspect, I fear the worst. What did Mother mean by, I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare? I must go beyond the nightmare. What does she mean by that? I'm guessing it's a metaphor.
Yeah, obviously.
I need to figure out what this means. Mortimer's getting his guests together. I ought to join them so I don't look suspicious.
Okay. Oh damn it, damn fuck. Shit. Shit. I gotta do that first, obviously. What else can I do? What do we have for logic? We have one for logic. Questioning. I have... Do I need to do questioning, but I can if I want. Okay. Trying to think of what I should do. Cause, yeah. One diversion. Yeah, for one diversion, and after that. Can do this one. Cult books. Yep, I'll do that. Got myself like a... Oh, I only get 3 stocks if I upgrade? Fuck. Check all trades, what's that? I think it's just if I get everything, okay. Ooh, apprentice. I gotta stop looking at this every time. Okay. Should go back to what this guy says over here.
You are expected in the small salon, sir.
Okay.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis? About Last night, I'm guessing.
Sadly, no. Even if I'd like to have, alas. There are more pressing matters. I have news about your sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision.
I was given to understand that my mother and your sister
She's not
bonded
shot.
during
What do
their
you
stay.
expect?
If Mother's really killed her sister, I'd better find her by myself. They say they spent a lot of time together. They got along well.
Oh, really? Do you think your mother liked Duchess Hillsborough?
Of course she did. After all, she's your sister. Well, we'll find them, Emily. Trust me.
Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
I'll tell her. No, fuck, I'll tell her.
Emily,
Fuck it.
there's something else.
Fucking, it's always logic.
Go on, then.
It's about your sister. I don't know what happened exactly, but it's possible that my mother had a go at her.
I know, Louis. I found out that same evening. Well, thanks for not
Okay.
trying to hide it.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know if I could trust you. Now I know I can.
Fuck
It seems that your
yeah!
mother tricked Emma. She apparently asked her to hide an important book, so that even she wouldn't know where it was. And then she shot her like a dog to make sure no one would ever find it again.
How did you find out?
Sir Gregory told me on my
Yeah, I'm
arrival.
pretty
I'm
sure.
sincerely sorry, Emily.
Thank you, Louis.
She
You're
doesn't
very
know either, I'm
kind.
pretty sure.
It means a lot
So,
to
yeah.
me. But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
There must be an explanation, Emily.
That's what we shall see.
We'll speak about it later, somewhere safe.
Come, Louis. They're waiting for us.
God damn. We're fucking having to go over there.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Come now, my friends. Let's
He actually
calm
killed
down.
fucking badass. He's a
Everyone
sweetheart.
seems
I
to be
saw
a little
that, I thought we did for those
unnecessarily
orphans.
heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest. But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
And what has Mr. Peru done to once again provoke someone's anger?
We don't really know just yet.
I get the feeling it won't be long before it gets out.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are
Oh my
out of
god,
your
that
minds.
face.
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined. What?
Oh, no.
The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before. How dare they?
Oh, dear.
Oh, as if...
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous! Bastard! He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360.
Fuck.
You beheaded a king for one vote! Is that your democracy?
What an
Oh my
obnoxious...
god.
Until
That
this,
actually happened in real
anything was
life?
possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
I wonder if that actually happened in real life.
He's
yeah.
lost.
Gentlemen,
Or if it is
please.
Basin.
Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness, he was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
By one vote. Does he hate, Make sure everyone... Amazon, but yeah, she's dead. So, oh, I'm pretty sure... Okay, no, that works. Okay.
Gentlemen, Duchess, we're all among people of reputable company here. We should be able to manage the conflicts of our nations in a respectful and orderly manner.
I fully agree with you, sir.
But
that's enough, sir.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
Sarah is his mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured. The response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you, as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you, too.
Of course.
I heard about your mother's disappearance.
He looks concerned. I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone. Well, let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
I'm gonna do this again.
Hear you speak, it sounds like you and my mother were close.
Let's say I hold your mother in high esteem, yes. We were even planning to work together.
That's what he was getting at.
Did she tell you about our arrangement?
The cat's out of the bag now. More or less, but please do refresh my memory.
Yes, of course. Nothing of great importance in itself. During one of our discussions, she spoke of an old
Come on, get
book
to the point, get the point.
which
I
might
got...
have been of
I'll use it
interest
again, just
to
in
me.
case.
And she had agreed to let me have it.
Never really use it that much
book
anyways.
about what?
Ancient occultism. As you are aware, I am a doctor of theology. You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps?
The least one can say is that he doesn't beat around the bush.
Sarah never travels without a few books. What does the one you're looking for look like exactly?
It resembles a grimoire. It's divided into 7 parts, each one individually locked. It was made in such a way that if someone tried to tamper with it, the sheets would be permanently tarnished. It's a unique copy. There's only one.
The mere mention of it makes his face light up.
Well, I'll take a closer look, but I can't promise you anything. You seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this book?
Well, it's the search of a lifetime.
Come on, come on, come on.
Every time I move closer to it,
Shit.
it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very
Oh, is it one
surprised
time? Fuck it.
to learn that your mother had it in her possession.
I can't risk it.
I thought it was with a certain von Borchardt in Paris. Do you know him?
Can't risk it. Fuck.
Indeed. One of your close friends?
No, not really, but we were close once. precisely over the case that concerns us now, because he claimed to have the book I'm looking for.
Another dishonest person. What can you say? Can't trust anyone these days, huh?
No. No, you can't.
I hope I've been able to satisfy your curiosity, Mr. von Volner, and that you succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
So he's the
now,
person that...
what if you told me who you really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
I beg your pardon?
We both know what you're looking for, von Volner. You're the one who von Burchard was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, all those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet. You are playing a dangerous game. Please know that I am working for someone who does not appreciate anyone poking around in his business.
Let me guess.
Who would want the book? So who are the people, the king of... Fuck. Okay, I gotta think. So home, who's home? Making sure. Home. Don't think it's home. Who is okay? And king of. I could do Mortimer, but fuck it.
It's Sir Gregory.
Correct.
Oh, it is?
You ought to know then. He is not a man who likes to be duped. You are walking on thin ice, sir.
Holy fuck. Oh my god, how did I guess that? Okay.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could, help me out.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Question is, does he
Of
restock
course, sir.
per chapter?
What would you require?
Let's hope he does. Fuck, he doesn't.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Damn, okay. Probably nothing over there. Hey, George!
Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind.
Okay.
Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
Don't worry, it's cool, dude. I love you.
Well, thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my young friend. Regarding your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
That's a good idea. Thank you once again. I'll see you in a little bit.
Hey, Piaggi.
Ah, Louis. Just the man. Good Lord. How did the king come to be executed? I would think that the order would have intervened.
Your Eminence, I'm sorry for
Oh no,
King
why'd
Louis,
I...
but
Fuck. I don't care for starting that. I didn't... Nothing happened. Nope. I just realized at the moment I tried to do it.
Ah, Louis. Just the man. Good Lord. How did
But I still
he
get it?
come to be executed? I would think that the Order would have intervened.
Oh, it did count still, even though I backed out of the game? Hold on. Where is he? And I think... Piaggi, there you go. That didn't count, okay.
Your Eminence, I haven't been following the case. I'm sure that the Order did everything in its power. Unfortunately, you know the situation in Paris, and, well, it's chaotic at best. Anything can happen in those revolutionary tribunals.
Because I the more I realized what they hated, lots of because he hates science, obviously. Since he's, you know...
Your Eminence, France has become a secular state. The king was just another citizen to them. He refused to admit his errors, looked down upon them, and attempted to escape. What did he expect?
France has lost all reason, Louis.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
Well, I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son. Difficult to say. Could you at least tell me a little more about the context?
Think of a place and tell me the first thing that comes into your mind when I say the nightmare.
I need manipulation.
Let me think. I'd say Lord Mortimer's favorite painting on the wall behind his desk. You know, that painting caused quite a stir when it was exhibited. It is titled The Nightmare, and it shows a woman lying down with a creature sitting on her, and in the background, a horse. I don't know if it will be of any help, but I can't think of anything else.
You never know. Thank you for that, though, Your Eminence. I gotta go and see it just in case, though. Thank you for everything, Your Eminence. I shan't take up any more of your time.
Yes,
You are welcome, my son. I will be seeing you, Louis.
I would probably talk with more people to find out their weaknesses now, because I'm pretty sure that's what you can do. But I don't want to risk it. And plus what's it called? I have a lot of things on me. Or took that, okay. I know there's like one thing over here. One thing of, what's it called? Somewhere around here, just gotta find it. It was right here. Is it not here? Did I already take it? It's taken already then. Damn. Can I go around this area now? To the room over here, I mean. Can I go outside now? Damn, still can't. How about over here? That's just a chair, okay. Eee, I can finally go over here. New room.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
He loves this fucking honey, Christ.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
I have one key at least. Two? Fuck no, I'm not gonna waste two on that. Shit. So I gotta go upstairs now, okay. So now it's just time to go up to Mortimer now. See, I thought I regained, what's it called? Things every chapter, so I was probably just saving off, and I didn't know you actually had to level up in order to gain some stuff. Because I thought you would gain, like, about
What did my
half
mother
every
mean
chapter.
by going beyond
Like, so
the
it's
nightmare?
me being dumb.
Book of the Mortimer family.
Huh. Gonna need that later, I'm pretty sure. Something about that box. Christ. A lot of shit there.
No, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. As if Mortimer's fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Take the berries.
Might come in handy. Let's take a closer look. Judging by the shape, I'd say they're Criollo cocoa beans. The chocolate of the Mayas, the rarest of the beans. Some even say they're an aphrodisiac. When a product is in fashion, people attribute all sorts of virtues to it, not to be given to animals.
Someone give it to the animals, okay.
Dark chocolate beans, very bitter.
So she
They're
probably
greatly
give 'em-
prized in high society.
Am I supposed to give the bird something then, maybe? Yeah, that's what it seems like.
It's a book on the history of the Crusades. I don't think it has any connection with my research.
Why the fuck did I grab it then?
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond. Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere.
Easy.
No, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. As if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Aha! I found it. Oh,
Fuck's
what on earth
this
is this?
shit?
A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
So there's gotta be some with the books then, maybe.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarde. Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like
AL.
4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
Well, AL, I'm pretty sure I saw something about AL in one of the notes. Means in March, not January. To the liberty to have the sphere touch. Let's go just play.
A mynah bird.
Give the berries, that'll probably be good. Waldo, pretty boy.
Tell me the door code.
Here I am talking to a bird. Shame on me. Well, Waldo, is your master good?
Pretty boy Waldo.
I don't really know what I was expecting. Oh, the family tree. Lord William Alexander Mortimer.
Oh.
Lover of the arts and the sciences, he took up politics at an early age. After rapidly becoming influential, he decides to retire from public life in order to organize conferences reserved for the elite with the aim of finding answers to world problems. Blah, 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 blah. He's also an only son, and the book doesn't mention any known descendant. The first William Alexander Mortimer. He was born in 1131 and distinguished himself during the Third Crusade, during which he rubbed shoulders with Richard the Lionheart. He showed outstanding bravery during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre. He died in 1211 in the country of Westford.
Oh, so
at the
we
age
gotta
of 80.
do the first one.
What longevity. Nice. Nothing is mentioned about his wife.
First Crusade.
The direct descendant of William Alexander Mortimer I was born in 1195 on his father's return from the Crusade. Only son, more discreet than his father, it states that he was widely traveled. He produced only one descendant, named William Michael Mortimer. He died in 1275. There's no chapter dedicated to his mother. All right. For one, the women of the lineage are not mentioned at all. What a cavalier attitude. Right. Let's see. Who else is there? All right.
Fuck,
For one,
okay,
the
I'm
women
an
of the
idiot.
lineage are not mentioned at all. What a cavalier attitude. Right.
So yeah, look
Let's
for
see.
some in the First
Who else is there?
Crusade and some.
Only son, a descendant with a singular name. He also took a wife and had only one child, named William again. Another at random. William Mortimer again. Only son, him too. Born in 1573
So all
and
the
died
fucking-
in 1665. Mortimers lived to a ripe old age, that's for sure. Discreet again. The summary states that he was an excellent merchant, and that towards the end of his life, he entered politics?
Okay, yeah, he has to be fucking immortal. There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way that he.
This seems to
They're
be
all
the
named
list of
Mortimer
grants and
coincidentally,
sponsorships given by the
and they
Mortimer
all
family.
just have. Like he just said there, that fucking he went into politics. The latest one said he is going into politics. That makes no sense.
From 1685 to 1720, the Mortimer family allocated an annual pension to Denis Papin for his brilliant works
He
in
has to be
pneumatics
fucking
and
immortal.
hydraulics. That reminds
Like
me
the
of
fucking,
spectacular
even the
experiments such as his
shit in the
first submarine.
fucking in the art gallery.
Didn't all that well, if I remember correctly.
Screw that. She, 100%. I'm guessing. Just gonna leave this. I think I was supposed to find out. I think I found out what I'm supposed to find out.
This painting isn't finished. It looks like Mortimer probably did it. History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again. The famous call of Pope Urban II. 20 years after the capture of Jerusalem from the Arabs by the Turks, Urban II convened the council. He promises a plenary indulgence to Christians who go and get Jerusalem back from the Turks. The result, the Jewish community on the road to Jerusalem found itself persecuted for no reason. 12,000 Jews would perish, not to mention the massacre of Ma'ara, where acts of cannibalism by Frankish crusaders were reported, or even the capture of Jerusalem, where approximately 30,000 were left dead. It signaled the beginning of centuries of wars of religion.
Shit. I have an idea.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarre. Hey, the dates indicate
Oh my
AL,
god,
and
I don't care.
looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
Added. So 906, 90. It cannot be 906, 909.
Hey, there are two dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5154 AL.
Fuck it.
The two dates most likely relate to two calendars. The Gregorian calendar and, well, the Freemason calendar.
That serves no useful information whatsoever. Oh, I'm so fucked here.
Now, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. As if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
This maybe?
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
What?
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
Marker number 1.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
No. If I try that, I'm gonna have to do fucking shitload combination. I gotta find 2 digits. I could just waste money for that, or waste things for that, but I'm not gonna do it since I kinda can't risk it. Wait, that other 1 at the end. So if I just find out what thing I needed, then
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarre. Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again. The famous call of Pope
God
Urban
damn it,
II.
okay.
20 years after the capture of Jerusalem from the Arabs by the Turks, Urban II convened the council. He promises a plenary indulgence to Christians who go and get Jerusalem back from the Turks. The result, the Jewish community on the road to Jerusalem found itself persecuted for no reason. 12,000 Jews would perish, not to mention the massacre of Ma'ara, where acts of cannibalism by Frankish crusaders were reported, or even the capture of Jerusalem, where approximately 30,000 were left dead. It signaled the beginning of centuries of wars of religion.
Let's do this one next.
Or how Louis VII, King of France, eager to be pardoned for the death of thousands of innocent people in the fire of the Church of Vitry, convinces the Pope to authorize him to lead his own crusade. The result, in Germany, a new outburst of violence against the Jewish community, and a monumental fiasco by poor Louis VII, cuckolded by his wife's uncle.
No. Fuck, I'm a guess it. Is it subtracting? Wait a minute.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Sarde. Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar.
Added, so I gotta subtract
Oh, that
4,000. I've
counting
added
system
4,000
again.
years, so I gotta subtract. Okay, I see. So am I supposed to do? Oh, I see. Okay, I found two numbers. So all I gotta do is now just guess it. Okay, I see. 4,000. 5 minus 4, that's 1. So that means this one's a 1. So I gotta find out what these other ones are.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
0, 0.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
I'll do it for 9 first, fuck it. Yeah, I'll do it for 1, not 9. That seems likely at least. I am big brain! I am big brain! I am big dick brain! I am big! I really just kinda cheated with 1, but I'm still big brain. Big brain, I am good. Use no clues whatsoever. Did not use any of my skill points at all. Never use anything to figure out what the number means. I am just big brained. I am smart. I am the fucking smartest person alive. Right now, I'm smart. Fuck you. I am big brain, big dick brain.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Mortimer.
Don't care. Honey, fuck, I need that.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume.
Oh. Where's that? Oh.
Tremor. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail.
Shit, I want to look at. Oh.
What is she up to?
I want to continue the story. I want to look
Obviously,
around
she
for
wants
first.
to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where? The only clue she's left for Mortimer is his stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time.
Oh.
I have absolutely got to find out where it came from. This shows the forces present in America.
Let's look at it one more time. Okay, I'm not gonna look at that. I'm not gonna try and read that. Don't care. Don't care. Okay.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it. A fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
That's it for that? Okay, there was not even a skill thing there. Oh my, that fucking noise! That fucking noise was great. Take that. That was so stupid, it was hilarious. There's so much stuff to look
Something
at.
strange about this table. The Little Surgeon's Perfect Collection. What kind of experiments does Mortimer carry out here? It's a dissection table. So Mortimer does autopsies here on his desert island. But who's he doing autopsies on then?
Oh god, you don't want.
Strange. I don't recognize the alphabet. I wonder where the pictograms are from. It isn't Egyptian or Hebrew. There are 2 inscriptions on the sides as well as on the top.
Huh.
No way to know what's underneath. Absolutely no idea what it's for, but I find this cube fascinating. Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. These are feathers. Pigeon, probably. A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. That must be for writing the homing pigeon message. An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve.
Okay.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Damn, No, I'm probably gonna open that here. Yeah, I'm gonna open that.
Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those. 3 rusty old
I've known
nails.
this.
They're about 20 centimeters long. Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me. It is a typical draw on a line that answers a specific question. To the left, temperance, that announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action. And in the middle, the chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success. To the right, the emperor evokes a future full of power and stability. Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
You know, I'm gonna use my 3 skill points.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Fuck it. Wait, water. I think I found the last key for that then. Does it have collector coins in it? This had collector's coins. What are these even used for? Oh my, it's still fucking going. It's still going.
Oh shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
It was, oh, I was looking at it from this way. 1991. What's the opposite of 1? Zero. Fuck, I gotta think. 0 through 9, so. Fuck, okay. This would be 9. Oh, I see. So it's, then I think it's 9. No, it's too close together, isn't it? Why do this? Fuck, I'm an idiot. Or why did I? Let me think here. So then, okay, I gotta calculate. I gotta like think about this. So here I gotta get a Google Doc out here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So obviously there's 10 numbers there. 5 would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be 9. So 9, and then that would be 1. And then the rest would be 9. Right?
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. Whoa. If the grid closes a bit more every time I enter a wrong date, I'd better not mess up again. It doesn't seem to be working.
Shit. Am I thinking about this the wrong way? No, I want to look at it. Fuck.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Move away from it. Let's think about it again one more time here. So, let's say if I have, oh yeah, kind of a 9 then. Fuck, so put on, okay, I'm trying to visualize this here. So then, would it be 6? Wait. Yeah, it'd probably be 6 then. 6. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think I got it in my head now. And I think this one would be 4. 6. Because it's supposed to reflect on the other side, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. Makes sense. 3, 1 block, 3, 1 block. So that would be. It's gotta be one like on the bottom. So then, let's go from the top then. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No wait. See it from 9 this time. Okay, so 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got it correct. I think I'm good. I'm pretty sure.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Nope. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Yes! Yes! Fuck yes! Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay. I am fucking big brain. Big brain. Big dick, big brain. Oh my god, master of unlocking here. Master of unlocking. Oh my god, I am so happy I got that. Damn, I could have talked to him, oh well. Anything for manipulation? Oh, one more things here. I want to get one for the logic also. Do you have logic? Yeah, I do have logic. Okay. logic. What else can I get? To get some more brain chip, I'll do thievery. And what should I do? I'll do one that I called. Fuck it. Might as well. No, what's my questioning skill at? Yeah, no, I'm good at questioning for now. Yep. Okay, I'm good. Oh, like I'm so happy. Like it's so good when you like the feeling when you get it.
This note is about a meeting with Lord Mortimer. There's no doubt about it. All right, I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from, in order to find Mother.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that. Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Well, for God's sake, just ask then.
I gotta think here. I think that's this serious with my mother, so I gotta look for her.
Well,
Pity, but I've got no time to lose.
so, my son.
Oh fuck! I want. I don't want to do that. Nope. I don't care if that's cheating. Fuck! I didn't want. That could do something to them.
So, my son, what
Fuck.
can we do for you?
Nothing in particular. I'll leave you alone.
Okay.
Do you think he heard us?
Don't worry.
I'm not gonna talk about the sword with them. I'll probably. Yeah, no. Should I? Nah. I'm gonna go downstairs. So use this key, I'm pretty sure.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Fuck, that was not the right key. Find the box. Damn it.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
No, I'm not gonna speak about the sword with them. I should probably. No, yeah, I will. Might as well.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
Could you perhaps help me?
What can I do for you, sir?
Where did this sword come from?
From the garden, sir. That sword belongs to one of the statues in the garden.
Thank you very much.
You.
Don't mention it, sir.
I can go out here now? Oh fuck, I can go out here. I'm gonna go out here right now. Let's fucking bolt it straight to this. Ugh, my back. Ugh.
The sword probably came from this garden, but what could it have been used for?
Ooh.
Golden elixir.
Ooh.
Well, Monsieur de Richet, what brings you here?
So where is he? I don't. Yeah, no. I just. No, not Von Warner. No. Godoy? No, not Godoy. Doesn't like questioning. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do this.
To tell the truth, I was wondering the same thing about you.
It's rare for guests to wander about in the garden. I wanted to be alone for 5 minutes.
You look worried.
Worried? No. Resolved would be a more exact term.
Resolved to do what?
What's the point in answering? You wouldn't believe me anyway. I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know. Be seeing you.
See ya.
Tell me, aren't you even curious?
Curiosity killed a cat, Monsieur de Richet.
Ooh. Fuck. Over it. Oh. There we go.
I admit, I may have judged you wrongly. Watching you seek out Mortimer's little secrets might even be amusing if I didn't already know the consequences. See you later.
What happened to you, monsieur?
It's time for me to assume the consequences of my choices. I've sold my soul to the devil. Now it's time to pay.
Huh. Strange.
Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth.
That's nice.
Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart. I guide the sword that will kill the monster. Let's see. A crack as long as my finger. And what's going to happen if I've got it wrong? Ariadne.
I think you're supposed to hold something, not,
Try something else.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to get stabbed. Seems like you're supposed to give something to the person, though.
Carmelite water.
Nothing there.
Icarus.
Hey, you got a leaf covering your penis. Thank God.
Son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, they came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity. Well, let's keep going.
I think that involves a sword at any point, so... Oh. Gotcha.
This is Circe.
Fuck. I'm turning way too much. God damn it, really? You gotta fucking have your penis out?
Theseus,
I hate this.
son of Aegeus. He's the one who slayed the Minotaur. Wrongly positioned. I am the blind hero. I wasn't expecting an inscription like that. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
See, I don't think that's him I guess put the sword into. Probably the girl. Like the likely suspect.
Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general, he's represented with the head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur.
The famous son of Minos and Pasiphae. Asterion was a son of Pasiphae and Minos, or rather the result of a curse put on Minos.
Minos was punished for betraying Poseidon. Of course, as strangely it often happens, it wasn't he who was punished, it was his wife. She had to mate with a bull, no less. From that union, Asterion was born, who everyone knows as the famous Minotaur. Rejected by Minos, he was shut up in the labyrinth so he could never leave. And, as if that wasn't bad enough, he died by the hand of a hero desperate to restore his reputation. Technically, Asterion is the victim of the story because he's described as a child cast out from Earth. Born from an extramarital union because of the errors of his father, he was treated as an outcast all his life. And he died as innocently as he was born. A tragic story, as the Greeks knew how to do so well. Let's go.
I don't think I'm supposed to stab him.
Minos.
Oh,
Son of
I see
Zeus
that
and
crack.
Europa.
I see that
If I
crack.
remember correctly, he was the king of Crete. Married to
Kinda hide that crack on
Pasiphae, he had
me.
many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread. Hey, there's a crack in that statue. His gesture sealed his fate.
It's just her seal his face. Yeah, no. That makes no sense. Well, I'm not gonna do that one.
Golden elixir.
Yeah, okay.
I wonder what this kiosk is doing in the middle of the garden. Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there. It looks like this slab moves. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway underneath it. It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment.
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
She has no cracks. For once justice is done, she won't pay for the errors of the others. Alright, well, let's continue anyways.
Okay, so I see I'm supposed to find out who's just and who... Oh shit. Oh, I found the key for the chest. I'm gonna go open that real fast here. If I can at least, but yeah.
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth, and if I'm not mistaken, he's also the father of Icarus.
Isn't Icarus a good guy? Yeah, I think he's a good guy. Plus I won't waste any skill points on him, so. So he was killed from his jesters. That guy over there, I just looked at for a second. I think I'm supposed to take the sword in her, maybe. Maybe if I go back. That's what it seems like.
Ariadne. Let's see. In Greek mythology, Ariadne helped Theseus out of the labyrinth.
So she helped. Okay. So not her then. Where does this lead to? Shit. I heard a noise like a fucking up here. Huh. Oh, I just, okay. Am I supposed to?
Theseus. Looks
Oh,
like
I
a crack has been made
see.
on his torso.
So am I supposed to stab him? she's supposed to lead me out of the maze, and that means I gotta stab him. Maybe go back here?
What is that? It's like a sort of opening mechanism. Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped. There's a little hole at the fingers. I'm pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in the Egyptian tombs.
Shit, okay. Let me think about this then. Yeah, I think, fuck it, I'm just gonna... read the message one more time.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
Just. I'll make sure I got this. So yeah, she doesn't have a crack obviously, so I'm
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
I seem to recall that her fate was not something you'd want.
She was punished for the sins of her husband. She had to mate with the sacred bull of Poseidon.
9 months later, she gave birth to Asterion, better known as the Minotaur.
It's crazy to see to what extent women have always been mistreated. When they're not harpies, gorgons, and other witches, they become victims.
Alright, well, let's continue anyways.
So it has to be this guy then. No doubt about it, it has to be. This leads... Because isn't that the hero that, the guy that's...
Theseus.
Wrongly positioned, I am the blind hero. I wasn't expecting an inscription like that.
I seem to recall he took the decision to confront the Minotaur. He killed the beast, but if it weren't for Ariadne's help, he would have been trapped in that labyrinth forever. In short, yet another hero who wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay, I'm probably being a bit harsh. I mean, we do owe him the foundations of Athens. In other words, the Republic. Render therefore unto Caesar what is Caesar's. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
I'm gonna trust my gut. I'm gonna trust my gut. My gut is saying that this wire is telling me that it's him. 100%. Shit! That never happened. That never happened. It lied to me. The thing lied to me. I've been lied to.
Theseus.
The bitch said she fucking lead me to...
Let's try something else instead.
So a person who's truly the villain of their story. That's not the right way. I'll go this way anyways, fuck it.
Daedalus. If I remember rightly, he's the one who built the labyrinth for Minos. Architect and genius inventor. He built the labyrinth for Minos to imprison the Minotaur.
Oh, I gotta find
seem
Minos,
to recall
I'm
that
pretty sure.
he told Ariadne how to get out of the labyrinth by tying a thread to himself. So, Theseus managed to exit the labyrinth without trouble once the beast was dead. And when Minos found him, he threw him into his own labyrinth along with his son Icarus.
Every action causes a reaction.
I gotta find. I think it's Minos. I think it's Minos. I gotta find Minos. Is this Minos though?
Pasiphae,
That's Pasiphae.
daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
Alright, well, let's continue anyways.
So far, it seems like Minos is like the villain throughout all the stories, or like he's the one that caused a lot of the downfall here. Whoever the father was here. Go.
Minos.
Minos, yep.
The crack is in the region of the heart.
Okay. Yep. Let's do this. Let's. Okay. I'm gonna go remember this guy's like tail just in case.
Asterion was a son of Pasiphae and Minos, or rather the result of a curse put on Minos.
Minos was punished for betraying Poseidon.
Yep.
Of course, as strangely it often happens, it wasn't he who was punished, it was his wife. She had to mate with a bull, no less.
And she was forced to mate with the bull, which made
who everyone knows
and that
as
made
the famous
him
Minotaur.
make the fuck.
Rejected
Yeah, it's
by
gotta be
Minos,
him.
He was shut up in the labyrinth so he could never leave.
I've been fucking lied to. I don't care
As
if you
that
call this
wasn't bad
cheating.
enough,
I
he
got
died by
lied
the hand
to.
of a
The game,
hero
like,
desperate to restore his reputation. Let's go.
I don't. Yeah. So yeah, it's gotta be the fucking father. I already put the sword in him. I already put the sword in him. It all leads towards Minos. Oh fuck.
Ah!
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Again?
What's happening now? Let's see. Been a while since we had one of these. I feel like it's been a while at least.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out!
So he's the bad guy so far. Yep. He's evil. Why the fuck we want Elazith then? If it makes everyone mad.
What was that?
Makes no sense.
That's the third time in 3 days.
I thought there were people. Why the fuck do you write the blood on your sleeve if you're getting? That makes no sense. If you're gonna get pricked, apparently that fuck. Okay, no.
Let's see if you're in there, Mother.
Probably the prick was poison, maybe. I don't know. Still.
A fragment of amber. Bandages.
Amber.
Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes. There are patches where the blood isn't totally clotted. That's a good sign, right? She changed them recently, which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances. Well, I'd love to tell her to keep hanging in there.
I'll try to do that with the bandages. What the fuck? Seriously? Seriously? Seriously, Mother? Mother, what the fuck? You fucked a bitch. What the fuck?
Mother, now what's happened?
Don't move!
Oh, fuck.
Wait, I'm not armed.
Who
Is
are
that
you?
Mother? That's Mother.
Good God, Mother, what have you...
Tell me who you are.
Fuck, that's a great place to leave off. That's a fucking terrific place to leave off. So I'm gonna stop this for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and see. Oh, that's the end. Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and see y'all next time. Goodbye.